It's Rumble Sunday. 13 women already declared. One already got a spot at number 30. The field is wide open. A ton of favorites. Let's show love to the ladies. What's going on, everybody? PushPlayTheDJ back once again. This time to show love to the ladies. As we did with the men earlier, we're going to show love to the women and predict their entries for the 2021 Royal Rumble happening tonight, 7 p.m. on the WWE Network. Now, we already got Rumble Roulette ready to go. And with this field wide open, we really don't know who's going to show up, any surprises that might happen, who might come back. But before you do that, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, check out some of the previous content, and always be on the lookout for great gameplay, great commentary, great analysis by yours truly. But without further ado, let's show love to the ladies and let's get into Rumble Roulette. All right, so once again, we are back with Rumble Roulette. And as we did with the men's Rumble, we're going to go ahead and start predicting entry numbers for the women's Royal Rumble. And the field is completely wide open for a spot to main event WrestleMania to either go up against Asuka, the Raw Women's Champion, or the winner of the SmackDown Women's Championship match tonight between Carmella and Sasha Banks. So, with 13 of the 30 entrants that have already been announced, including the former women's tag team champion Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, one half of the current tag team champion Charlotte Flair, who is also defending the title alongside her partner Asuka against Baszler and Jax tonight at the Royal Rumble. Former SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley, one of the hottest and I believe the favorite, Bianca Belair, Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, Peyton Royce, Alexa Bliss, another strong candidate as well. The Riot Squad, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Tamina, and Natalya, who has already earned her spot by defeating Tamina last night at Backstage to take the number 30 position. So we're gonna go ahead and place these superstars first, and then with the remaining 17 positions, we will go ahead and determine who might show up and who, either out of Raw, SmackDown, or even NXT, or probably some old legends that might surprise us tonight, that will probably partake in this Rumble. So let's go ahead and start off with the irresistible force, Nia Jax. And Rumble Roulette will go ahead and let us know where she'll be. Ooh, Nia Jax at 22 is a really, really good position for her. Nia Jax, former Raw Women's Champion, definitely would like to get back to the top. I wouldn't be surprised if she comes in those late stages. Definitely will be a tough out. Once again, Natalya already holding that number 30 spot, prime position to be near near that final four. But she could also get thrown out as quickly as she gets in. So anything could go when it comes to the Royal Rumble. That's why we love it so much. Next up, we have the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Number 12. Okay. Charlotte Flair being placed at number 12, which I think will be a good, I think it'll be a decent position for her. I would probably assume that she'll probably be more so on the later stages because she will be having a match, I believe. But granted, right in the middle of the pack, definitely will turn heads when she makes her appearance. So we'll see how it goes. Now here goes my favorite, my pick personally to win the Royal Rumble, Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE. And since she can't be number 30 because that's already coveted by Natalya, we'll spin again. 16. That's a very good spot to be in, right in the middle of the fold. Definitely, she would definitely have a strong performance, and she would definitely, in my opinion, be in that prime position to win the whole thing. Now let's go to the former SmackDown Women's Champion, the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion at 380 days, the role model, Bayley. 23, that's a really good spot. Definitely Bayley will be a strong contender to be in that final four. Definitely main event, main event material, WrestleMania main event material. And heck, I wouldn't be mad to see Sasha and Bayley main event at WrestleMania, but I would love to see Bianca and Sasha go at it as well. So now let's go ahead and go with the Golden Goddess herself, Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose coming in at number 20. I think that's a pretty decent spot. I would probably assume that she might be a little bit near that top 10 area. But like I said, with such a limited amount of entrants that have already declared, who knows? Next up, we have her tag team partner, Dana Brooke. And as Bianca's already at 16, we'll go ahead and spin again. And her partner, Mandy Rose, takes 20, so let's see what Rumble Roulette puts her. Number 9. I think that's a pretty fair place to put Dana Brooke, in my opinion. It definitely puts her in a position where she can get some longevity in the match and also show what she can really do. Next up, we have Peyton Royce. And 22 is already taken by Nia Jax, so we'll go ahead and spin it once again. 24, that's a really good position, especially for Peyton Royce, somebody who was, who's been so well known with being part of the Iconics, being in that late of the Rumble. She could definitely do a ton to make an impact and to definitely start building that foundation for her to be a respected superstar in the women's division. Let's go to Alexa Bliss. Alexa's been definitely in the talks, definitely a strong candidate to win the Rumble as well. And number 14, I just wonder, with all the distractions that she's been dealing with Randy Orton and The Fiend, how much of that is going to play in her part of the Rumble. It could be either she could run from 14 all the way to the end and then get distracted by something completely unrelated to the Rumble, or she could definitely take it all the way. But 14, I think, is a really strong position. So Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades, can't be number 30, so we'll go ahead and spin again. And she can't be number 9, but I feel like Shayna Baszler will have a pretty strong Rumble. So number 7, Shayna Baszler being at number 7. Feel like it's a little bit earlier than I would put her, but we'll go ahead and trust Rumble Roulette. We'll go ahead and trust Rumble Roulette with this. But like I said, starting at number 7, it'll definitely show the dominance that she has and the power that she's always displayed. But it also depends on how much effort and power she puts in that tag team title match before she gets to the Rumble. That will definitely play a factor as well. So let's go to Liv Morgan, one part of the Riot Squad. Some people call her a dark horse. It is very, very possible. And if she comes out at number 28 as she selected here, then she definitely will be in play. But one person that's kind of flying under the radar, someone to look out on, someone that, you know, is just needing that little bump to getting that stardom point. I think it's definitely Liv Morgan. So let's talk about Ruby Riott. See where Ruby Riott's placed out in the Rumble. Can't be number 9. That's Dana Brooke. 23 is Bailey, so we gotta keep spinning. Number 19, okay. I think that's a pretty accurate place where Ruby Riott could definitely come in. She'll definitely get some hits in. You know, she'll definitely get some spots in. Definitely will show what we've known Ruby Riott to do. And if she gets in, when Liv Morgan gets in at 28, then you start to question, when does the teammates, you know, when do you push the teammate love aside and start worrying about the personal goals? When do you start becoming every woman for herself? Something to really keep in mind as well. Since there's a ton of tag teams, but how many of them really want to get to the top? Sometimes you got to look out for yourself over looking out for your partner. So next, last one we have is Tamina, since Natalya defeated her last night on Backstage to take the number 30 spot. So let's see where Tamina will be placed at. And Tamina is always a tough out as well. And she can't be at 28. And she can't be at 12 because we already gave that to Charlotte. So Rumble Roulette is definitely picking some of these same numbers. Let's keep rolling. All right, let's keep rolling here. Oof. If Tamina was to start at number 1, that would definitely be a tough person to go up against whoever is number 2. Does Tamina have what it takes to go the distance? I believe so. But it is definitely going to be a long road ahead for Tamina. But I think it'll be good to give her that initial spotlight because she deserves it. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 8, number 10, 11, 13, 15, 17, 18, 21, 25, 26, 27, and number 29. All open, and I have not seen any updates besides the fact that possibly Mia Yim or Reckoning of Retribution will not be participating in the Rumble, due to the unfortunate positive test from the COVID-19. So we wish Mia Yim all the best in the recovery. And I feel like with this with the women's Rumble, the possibility of surprises goes so much higher than the men's Rumble, because of the amount of talent that has either been injured, have not been utilized, or are coming back for those one-off appearances. There's definitely a couple of women that I would love to see come back that I think will make an immediate impact. Some that came from previous Rumbles in the past, but let's start rolling out some numbers and see what we get here. So somebody I would definitely put in at number 2 would be Lacey Evans. I feel like she could definitely go toe to toe with Tamina, and definitely hold her own. But I know that when Charlotte comes in, they will definitely be going at it, and it could be one of those situations where Charlotte eliminates Lacey, or they both eliminate each other, or who knows, Ric Flair will always come into play as well. So Lacey Evans, I think, will be a strong case at number 2. I think there's going to be a ton of NXT talent that is definitely going to be on display here. From the ranges of Casey Canzero, who's definitely had a ton of had her Rumble highlights, and she's somebody that I would probably put at like number 8. So Canzero. So Casey Canzero, I think, is somebody who will be at number 8. She'll probably have like that moment where she's probably gonna, like, that's similar to like Kofi Kingston type of moment where she's gonna do something spectacular to keep herself from being eliminated in the Rumble. A ton of names that I think I would love to see come back that I haven't seen in a while. One person who I really am hoping that she does come back will be Naomi. Naomi is such a gifted and talented superstar, and I know she's been gone for some time, but what better way to come back than at the Royal Rumble? She did it once before. Why can't she do it again? I would definitely put Naomi in that that 15 range. So I will definitely put Naomi there. Then I feel like some of the NXT people, like some of the NXT talent, I would definitely put like a Dakota Kai here. Rhea Ripley, another major player, another big favorite. I definitely think she comes in here at 21. And so if it's not for me, I was going between 17 and 21. Thinking about it right now, and I really think that if they put her at 21, you know, she doesn't get that much time in the match, but she just gets enough time to show how much of an impact she has. But then I would also love that if they're gonna keep a ton of NXT talent, then you gotta go with Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel Gonzalez is on fire right now, and I just think that with the feud that she had with Rhea Ripley, the partnership she had with Dakota Kai, I think it'll be a big mistake if they don't highlight her at the Royal Rumble. Definitely her making an impact, getting rid of a ton of the talent in the earlier stages. You know what? I would actually move her from 17, and I would definitely put her like number 10. You know. So yeah, I want to leave a few for some of the returning superstars. One person who I would love to see come back will probably be maybe like a Victoria. I'm always fine with like Kelly. We could put Kelly at like 26. I know I've heard rumblings. I really feel that if it is true, one of the Bellas, I would assume, will be coming tonight, and it would probably be Nikki. But I could be completely wrong. You know, there has been rumors that they wanted to come back and they wanted to do some things, but I just don't know. I don't know. You know, so you got Kelly. One woman I would love to see is, but I just really don't think she would come back. I could be wrong. Would be Caitlyn. She was, you know, she definitely has a ton of strength. You know, definitely could hold her own. So I would leave like those are like the first 3 that came to mind for me. And Trish as well. And I feel like I can leave Trish for anywhere in the, like near the bottom. Because I know Trish is like, she wanted to fight Sasha, but we'll see. We will see. So we still got 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I mean, like I said, any of those superstars. As a matter of fact, I'll move Caitlyn from 25 to like 6. And then I'll put like somebody like Billy Kay, excuse me, here at 4. I don't know if Lana is healthy enough to be in the Rumble. And then I also feel like Carmella, I don't think she's going to win the SmackDown Women's title tonight. So I would probably put Carmella here at 17. So now thinking about who else you can put from NXT, I would love, a good one I would definitely love to see would be from NXT would be Shotzi Blackheart. I think Shotzi Blackheart would definitely be in the Rumble. And then you got 25, 27, 29, and 5. Oh, this is always the hard part, especially when the field is so wide open, you know. Because sometimes they like throwing the NXT Women's Champion in there as well, and I would love Io. If Io does come in, then I would definitely throw Io Shirai here at 27. You got people like Xia Li who had an opportunity. I'm just trying to see if I'm missing anybody that would garner real serious recognition. Mickie James. I would probably put Mickie James maybe here at 25. So, and then I think about ones like Ember Moon. If Ember Moon's gonna get a shot, which I mean it would make sense. Toni Storm. I would definitely love to put Toni Storm here at 29, but then I feel like I have to get rid of somebody for Trish. Well, you know what? I could put Toni Storm at was that 3? At 5. Oh yeah, Toni Storm would be definitely good at 5. And then the thing about this is that, like, I'm not sure, if they are really being strict with the COVID restrictions. It really all depends on how many people are really going to travel from either Orlando, because I doubt they're going to bring anybody from NXT UK. And I mean, between Candice, Kaden Carter, I feel like if you're going to go with NXT roster, you're gonna bring some of your heavy hitters, probably like a Mercedes, Shotzi, maybe Candice, Raquel, Rhea for sure, Dakota for sure. If Tegan Knox was healthy, I know she would have been in there. And probably Ember, Io, and Tony. So what I'll do, I will put Trish here, because I know that Lita said I think Lita said she will not be at the Rumble. I think she's actually she's not going to be participating. So I think for the Women's Rumble, I think it's pretty. I think I'm going pretty fair with my predictions for the rest of the field. I think the ones who are coming back would make sense. I mean, if AJ Lee was to come back, I would have a major pop, but we'll see. But like I said, strong contenders: Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Bayley, Bianca Belair, and dark horses. I would definitely give like Liv Morgan. And I mean, you can't bet against Charlotte. Now, one person that I did not put here that a lot of people would assume, actually, I'm tripping. I'm really, really tripping. Let's take out How can I forget the baddest woman on the planet? Rowdy Ronda Rousey. I just feel like 85% that she's definitely coming back today. And then the only other person who I did not put as of yet, because I don't think she would come to the Rumble, I think she'll be here for WrestleMania, will be Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, let's as fans, just let her enjoy motherhood. Just let her enjoy motherhood, please. She will. I just have a good feeling that I know she will want to come back, but let's just wait till after the Rumble. She'll make her presence felt, and it'll be great when she comes back. So, like I said, Tamina at number 1, I think, that's according to the roulette. But I think that this field that I came up with, I would assume that I would have about 7 or 8 correct, as in members of the field that I inserted, and I would say about maybe like 3 to 4 in the right actual slots. But tell me what you guys think. Is there anybody that you want to see in the Rumble that is not on my list? Do you agree with the placements of these entries? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the content as well. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/PushPlayTheDJ, and enjoy the Royal Rumble.